Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Mix of Life. Thank you for clicking on my episode. We are growing and growing, and I'm very proud of it. And today, I just want to talk to you about fake friends, but also about fake people around you. And I think it's very important to know the signs, how to know if someone or is real to you or mean it real for you, or if someone just playing and things like this. And I think and it's always important to check your circle, and it doesn't matter how old you are or in what kind of stage in life you are, it's always important because the people around you or the place around you is just a mirror of how you are, or maybe what's holding you down and things. And like, it's important for the part of growing, but I think there are also people that just feel very betrayed and very sad at this moment. And then you go to the internet and search about topics like this, or podcasts or YouTube videos, because sometimes it's hurt so much you can't understand why, and then you go and search for reasons. And because of my own experience and my own lifestyle stories, that I really go through some really big fake people, I just want to share my signs, how to know if someone mean it good for you, or if someone just is looking at their own self. And I think you have to look at your own self in life, just to grow and just to come forward in life. But you don't like, it's not a reason that you can say, okay, now I'm looking at myself to grow, but on the other side I'm hurting people. You can look at yourself and put yourself on the number one position, or choose yourself first. You can do it while being still kind and human and nice and not fake or bad. It's possible. So, like, you can always be nice to people, but still say, hey, today I'm not feeling good, I just want to lay down. Or, hey, today I just want to chill a little bit and take the time for me because I had a stressful week, I just want to calm down. It's always possible to be nice and still choose yourself. But today, like I said, we want to talk about all the fakey people that are just like, I don't know who the fuck told them that they can be like this bad to people. And people have trust issues after some friendships or meeting fake people, if it's in a relationship, friendship, workship, everywhere kind of situation where you go through experience with fake people. um Most of the people after that are just traumatized, have issues, trust issues, like me. Really, I really have um trust issues. Like, now I'm thinking like 100 times, and it takes me so much longer to trust you and to talk about my personal stuff. Example, in the past, really, when I meet someone directly, I talked and share my own stories and my personal stuff. And after some months or years, when we break up and this person doesn't treat me right, of course you feel after that like, why did I tell this person all of my stuff? Now this person is running in places talking about me or whatever. Just the feeling to know there is someone who's not good and have your personal secrets. It's not nice. So, to protect yourself, I just want to share my signs, what I learned about people, um, yeah, how to know how they how they are, how they thinking. And I really hope for you that you just listen to it. And in the end, if you don't have the feelings or be like, no, my people are really good, please tell them you love them. You are happy that they are there for you, because it's not normal in today's world. Because nowadays it's very hard to find good people. So if you have one, even if it's one person, believe me, one person is enough. Then tell this person that you love her or him or whatever. So yeah. But first, I just want to do a cut now because I'm making myself ready a little bit and going outside. And yeah, and then I will directly talk to you and tell you all of my signs. But give me some moments to make myself ready. So I hope you can hear me now. I am outside, and yes, now I will tell you and tell you all my signs. The first sign is that, one moment. So the first sign is when they focus only on money, Example, they only talk about money, and yeah, it's like, and it's it's the other story when they talk about money, like, hey, what can we do together? What can we do, like, in a good way, in a positive way, to attract more money. But mm, most of the time, the people talk bad about money. They talk like, oh, I need money, I need money, I need money. How can I make money fast? And I have no money. Oh no, we can't do this and we can't do that because I have no money. I have no money. And always talking about money, money, money. And at the end of the day, I I promise you, when you are like me, and when somebody's so close to you, like your best friend or just close friends, or people at your work who are always with you, it doesn't matter. Just like the people around you talking about money always, and like they need money, their lack of money, and they can't do things without it, and blah 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 blah. I promise you, after some days or weeks or months, you will automatically think also like that. You will also think, I have no money, I have no money. And out of order, you have only money problems, You have like, you are every day stressed, every day, every morning, every night, you breaking your head down because you always think of money, 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 money. And, nothing makes you more happy. And I had the situation where close people around me really say to me, stop saying you don't have money, stop saying that you have a house, you have food, you have a drink, nice clean water, you can sleep in peace, you go to work, you come back, you have everything. Stop saying you don't have money. Where do you have money problems? And I was like, actually not, but I have just this feeling, it's stressing me so because I want more, I need more. And then they automatically say, stop it, you get frustrated, you're sad. And I really thought about it and was like, normally I'm not a money person, money comes and goes. When you think about life and everything, you will understand there's so much deeper topics than money or whatever, So I realized then it was because one of my best friends always talked about money, and it stressed me so much that I automatically was the same, And then I go to her and, I just say, you know, I don't want to talk about money anymore. I don't want to talk about bills or whatever, We're going somewhere and you're talking like, uh, I normally I have not the money right now to go and blah blah blah. Please, let's stop it here, and everything will be better because money destroys the world, and really to be happy, I think you have to shit on that. You have to shit on materialistic things and only look at the necessary things, I think. But it's hard, for me also. Like, of course I want nice things, to have nice clothes, the money to go to travel the world, to do whatever I want, to have the best doctors, the best medicine. um that every door is open for me, you know. Of course I want that too, but or I drifted up now because the normal topic was like talking about fake friends, but in the last days I think so much more about what's going on in the world, and it's not nice to see. So yeah, I'm sorry that I drifted up, but that's just my real thoughts. Let's go back to the topic fake friends. Like I told you, please look and reflect on yourself after you are home. What did you and your friend or the people talked about? What was the topic? What was your your small talk about? What talked you the whole time? And think about the topics, and then when you know, like, we talked about this and we talked about that, then think, was it a good topic, a normal topic, or was it a bad topic that puts myself more and more and more down, you know? So please look that you always have good feelings around you, good topics, and believe me, even if you don't feel it, pretend, pretend, and then your brain will just do it, okay? And yeah, so, and of course, the other side, you have also to watch and to see, um, do they really give you things back? You know, I'm a person, I'm saying, when somebody is giving you so much, you have to do something back. And I find it more disgustful when someone says it's it's not nice to say to the people's face, you have to give me something back, because I be like, nah, now you are tolerate bad behavior, because because you should always be thankful, you know. And I had to do another cut because there was something, and I hope you can hear me well. Yeah, another reason is also when you have always pay everything, also a red flag, believe me. And it's not, of course, when somebody it's not about the people who really are not like rich or something. It's more like the people who pretend like they have money problems, take from you, and you feed them, you know, you really feed them. I mean, you bring them to the restaurant, you go bring them shopping and everything, you know, and while sharing what you have. But on the other side, believe me, there are people, they are just pretend, and they buy themselves nice good things, you know. Oh my god, sorry, there was something because we also oh, I'm sorry. You what is this? So yeah, because you know, when you see them, they have so nice clothes, you know, and it's not about that they buy it, it's about that they say they don't have money, buy things for themselves, and you share your money with them of kindness, and the other side, you can't buy yourself nice things because you, yeah, sharing your money while the other person is just buying and buying, you know. And that's, my friends, is so disgustful when somebody do this and say, "Oh, I have no money, I have no money," and then buy this and buy this. It's not nice. It's really not nice. So take care. So another sign is I changed my spot, so maybe you can feel it. Another sign is when they are not honest with you, when they not tell you important things, you know. And example, then all of other cringe situations happens, um, and the lies just pop out, you know. So when they are not honest with you and you see and hear it with the time, believe me, that's also not a good sign. And when they act in front of um, men, or when it's a man then woman or whatever, but when they act different in front of other people, and imagine you have a partner and they are doing this in front of your partner, you know, to change and act more cute and so, and you be like, for what, you know? Also a big red flag. Think about it, okay? Because all of these are really important sides, because they are so much more deeper, with a deeper message. Because when they act in front of your partner like this, or just act different, you know, it's, and you just get weird feelings, then it's not nice, really. It's just the bad vibes or weird vibes, then it's not nice. And believe me, then sometimes it's better to distance yourself from that energy, to focus on the good energy, on good people. Because, yeah, they snitch on you, and on the next day, be careful. And another point is when they let you make you feel bad in front of other people, like, it doesn't matter what kind of topic, but just the feeling that you don't feel so good, and then that they try to embarrass you in front of other people, bigger with their own self, and yeah, sometimes they just make jokes, about your look or about you, how you are, and everything. And I think that they wouldn't do this because that they push up their ego and self, because then they feel stronger and better. So don't take it personal, but believe me, if there's someone who makes bad jokes about you or just drop sentence that you have to feel like okay, then believe me, it's not good. They try to pull you down to feel bigger. And the next point is when they make you feel like you are like a dog sitting outside the supermarket and waiting for your owner, because maybe sometimes you know it when you want to meet up together, and yeah, you be like, hey, when have you time? And then they be like, oh yeah, tomorrow. Oh, I can't. I'm also like this. I need so much more time, but I'm not doing it because I want to take control over you. I'm just doing it because I have no time, because I'm busy. And but there are people who are just um, using it to have control over you, so that they can feel themselves bigger. It's all about ego. Yes. So that's also not a nice point, and also a sign. Next sign um, is the games when they pretend like they are busy just so that you don't meet them, but they make themselves interest, but I'm not talking like people that you just met new. When you meet someone new, then please give them time, because of course it's not normal that you directly have to meet and everything. It's a stranger person, but when it's a friend, then and you want to meet, and they always say no, and so, and yeah, while they are outside living their best life with other people, with family, going there, going this, and telling you, no, I'm always busy or whatever, but let you feel so loved enough that you run after this person, even if this person don't give you the time, but just holding you online. So yeah. And the next one is when they glow so much up, and it's of course nice for them, but like I said, on the other side, you are in your own um, point in life where you don't come forward, and sometimes it is because of them, because of um, stupid comments about your look, or when you try something new, try to come out of your comfort zone, even if it's your look a little bit to change, or doing your nails, or your haircut, or style, and then they be like, okay, what is that? They try to put yourself down. And sometimes it just happens, but I'm talking about all of the times when it's extra, and every time when you are trying to shine or try to know you better, then they just put this thing down. So yeah, when you just don't feel good around them is also another sign. When you just don't feel good, when you after a conversation or while just sharing energy, even if it's through texting, a calling, or meeting up, where you feel this not so nice energy and you just feel like, you know, your own issues come up after some few hours or days, and you can reflect after some days how bad your time was. And it's because you surround yourself with people who are telling you how bad you are and how dumb and how not worthy, and it's not true. It's just because they have issues, you know. It's always a mirror, so you can just protect yourself and just try to make a long distance and just to say to yourself, it's not the truth. The truth is, I am pretty, I am good, I am worth it, I am the best, you know, in my own vision, in my own life. It's my own story, it's my own life. So yeah. And the next point is that they can't say sorry, even if you explain them, like in the me version, you know, like, or in the I version, like I feeling this and that, and try to be kind as you can while have this discussion with them. But they're just like a wall, and they have too much ego to say I'm sorry, or to just accept it that they did a mistake and that they are not perfect or whatever. I don't know what's the issue behind all of them, but that's also not a nice sign when they can't say I'm sorry or run after you, or mm, yeah, just be, you know, not good. Mm. And when they tell stories about you, but they only talk about bad stories, you know, they be like, ah, you remember when you were like this and that, ha 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 ha, ha," just to make yourself down so you feel bad. And in that moment, it's not even funny, you know. But or when they told story about you of how you are, and they show you like a bad person, and you be like, why are you telling this story right now and just acting like this? It's so embarrassing. I don't know, people are just so cringe sometimes. They try to make themselves bigger, but instead of working on their own self, they just try to put down their people around them just to um, feel a little bit better. And it makes no sense, because it always starts with yourself, inner self. Yes. So I now talked almost half an hour, and yeah, I think I will do just a part two, because I have so many more points and signs. Believe me, I have so much more. I really go through so many experiences in my life and situations, and I have really, really, really much lessons and thoughts to tell you. And yeah, I'm just surprised by myself and be like, wow, that's a lot of points. I think I have 20 points more. I don't know. So yeah, we will do a part two. So this will be part one. I hope you liked it. I had to have to change some locations, but I hope you could understand the meaning message behind all of this. And yeah, please leave a comment. I want to see your first comment. I want to see and hear what are your signs. What can you tell me or tell other people who can read it? And yeah, there are people going on this podcast sites and looking through the episodes. So when they see your comment, maybe they will be like, uh-huh, I also thought about this, you know. So share your thought with us, and yeah, we will hear us soon in part two. I wish you a good night and a nice morning, whenever, wherever. Love you all. Stay healthy, stay safe, and be kind. Ciao, ciao.